affiliate marketing is really overlooked. It's not the first top of mind strategy that somebody like an e-commerce brand is thinking about developing within their business strategies, right? You might think about your Facebook ads or inventory, fulfillment partners.
Today, I sit down with Lauren Lee, who is an Ecom affiliate marketing expert. And today we're going to be talking about the specific offers you should be running, how to set up affiliate marketing, as well as any other general affiliate marketing questions that you guys might have. I'm Nikita from aspectagency.com, and let's get into the podcast. Lauren, it's a pleasure to have you on the Scaling E-commerce podcast. I know our audience has been waiting for someone just like you specifically because we've gone over everything. We've gone over Facebook ads, TikTok ads, CRO, landing pages, but we have yet to have someone with affiliate marketing experience. So I'm really excited to have you on the podcast today.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
It's a pleasure. And for me personally, coming in from like a marketing background, I know a decent bit about affiliate marketing, but I know that our audience may not know a lot about it. So I'm glad to have you on here to go through and explain it. And since it's such a very niche marketing topic, I was curious on how did you even land in becoming a specialist in affiliate marketing?
That's such a good question. You would think I get asked it more often, but I don't. So I'm happy to share. I went to college for fashion, actually, fashion business. And I think it naturally led me into e-commerce. I went to school in Chicago and there were just a lot of e-commerce and big retailers out there. And that's really where I started to get exposed to different marketing tactics and strategies and just got to have like a view inside what exists in those departments. And I started working for a company I'm sure you're familiar with, which is Groupon. They were based in Chicago and they were developing a new arm of their business for consumer goods. So not just like the vouchers, but actually physical products being sold on their site. And so I was part of that team coming in and building that out. At Groupon, I really got to learn more about affiliate marketing and how does that work. Then started working for a publisher. That's really the last 7.5 years I spent working as the director of business development for a publisher in the affiliate marketing space. And that's really where I got to learn everything that I know about affiliate marketing and all the partnerships and different companies and brands I get to work with. And now I'm here at ClickBank. I'm the senior e-commerce business development manager here at ClickBank, and ClickBank is a network within affiliate marketing. So really, my journey was, I think, kind of natural. I think from e-com to just getting exposed to different types of marketing strategies and then spending a lot of time in affiliate marketing.
That's amazing. And I know that I grew up in Chicago as well, so I'm familiar with the e-com scene there. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But it's definitely one of those marketing tactics or marketing channels that is very underutilized. I think personally, like email, SEO, and affiliate are all owned networks or at least owned channels for marketing that people don't really take advantage of enough. So I guess in your experience, like if an affiliate campaign is done correctly, what kind of return on investment would the average e-com store look at?
I think it's very, very dependable, right? Like there are a lot of variables within that. It's a big question, but I think the most important thing you hit on, which is that affiliate marketing is really overlooked. It's not the first top of mind strategy that somebody like an e-commerce brand is thinking about developing within their business strategies, right? You might think about your Facebook ads or inventory, fulfillment partners, maybe, some marketing strategies and campaigns you're building. But I think oftentimes affiliate marketing is a little overlooked, but it's an incredible opportunity. It's an incredible strategy. And you asked about return on investment. What I find so intriguing about affiliate marketing is the low risk, low cost, that model that it really exists on. And essentially at the heart of affiliate marketing, you are rewarding somebody or a business or partnership for driving traffic or conversions to your business. So that's really at the heart of it. And so you're not having to pay for that type of strategy until there's actually an action taken within your business that you want, like an order or conversion or clicks or something to that nature. And that's what's really appealing to me. So like an e-commerce brand of any size is going to want to manage, budgets and marketing dollars, and you're looking at your margins and the inventory you have. And, there's a lot of variables that you're looking at in terms of what you want to invest your time and money into. And affiliate marketing is a really low risk opportunity to be able to drive traffic, conversions, customer acquisitions. and not having to pay out until it's actually happening. So I think that's the most appealing part that I see e-commerce brands, and personally, I think also as well.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with that one, because right now it's 2023. Ad costs are always rising. It's the cheapest day to run ads is always going to be yesterday, because just algorithms are changing, people's attention spans are changing. So I know e-coms brands specifically that we manage and have worked with in the past are always looking to diversify where their customers are coming from, whether it's from different ad platforms to even different tactics like implementing affiliate marketing or some sort of referral system. So just to jump on that, like, what is the best way for, let's say, an e-com brand that's looking to get into diversifying their customers coming in and finding out about the brand? What's the best way for them to get into that?
Yeah, so I think a really good place to begin is just to understand affiliate marketing, right? Like there's different strategies within that term. And oftentimes affiliate marketing gets thrown out and associated with many different strategies. So I just want to kind of,
Break it down for us.
yeah, get everybody onto the same page. So affiliate marketing means that you have different types of businesses or people that you can work with to be able to drive conversions or traffic to your store or your company. So that can look like influencers or ambassadors, or maybe you're working with select publishers like bloggers or publications that are digital, like maybe you're working with the New York Times, or you're working with, other sort of publications that are in your genre, and or you're working with what we call at ClickBank called performance affiliates. So there's definitely different types of affiliates that you can work with within this model. And that's really going to shape where you start to direct your attention. So if you're looking at your business and you're like, oh my God, I know influencers is where I want to be. That's where I want to build my affiliate program around. So you want to think about, how am I going to connect that with them, right? How am I going to start to build content that they want to promote, and how am I going to track, and how am I going to pay out? By the way, I can totally help guide you in that conversation. But I wanted to circle back on something you mentioned, which is people are looking to be able to drive traffic to their stores, and they're thinking about Facebook ads, and they're thinking about
The shiny object.
yes, right. And as you should, like that makes perfect sense. And you said like the best time to buy is yesterday, which I think is funny because it is true, right? It's high, it's right, costs are rising and acquisition costs are rising. So most e-commerce brands are not thinking about leveraging affiliates for this. And you can. So performance affiliates are media buyers, or they're managing email lists, and they're taking your content and putting your offer in front of their audiences, or buying traffic on your behalf and driving this traffic to a high converting page. And then you're going to pay out for any conversions that are happening. So it's a really important strategy you could start implementing now when you're thinking about, I want to diversify my traffic sources. I want to diversify my acquisition funnels, but I don't necessarily want to take on all the risk. I don't want to necessarily take on all the costs. You can leverage affiliates for that.
Got it. And how would you find those specific affiliates that you just mentioned? Because obviously everyone would want to have a no risk option to get new customers into their brand. So what is the best way of going about that?
So within that explanation that I shared with you, with different types of affiliates, you're going to use a company called a network. A network really sits within the affiliate marketing industry and facilitates that relationship between the brand and the affiliate. They also help with the tracking, they help with payouts, they help with taxes, like the things that you don't want to deal with. And so how to connect with an affiliate? First, you want to join a network, and you could join a network and like ClickBank is totally free. Again, low risk, right? You sign up, create an account, you create an offer, which we can put a pin in and talk about that. But you create an offer, that offer goes into our marketplace. The marketplace then is not consumer facing, it's for affiliates. Affiliates then will come to the marketplace and look what offers are available and be able to pick up and begin promoting. So in order to answer your question, you want to be within a platform that is going to be able to connect you with affiliates at scale. And of course, you can kind of do that like ad hoc, join a Facebook group, or maybe you bumped into an affiliate at a conference, or somebody knows somebody who is an affiliate. You can definitely do it at that capacity. But the best and the most resourceful way is to join a network and connect with affiliates through that.
Yeah, that's the main way. The latter that you just explained is what I'm mostly familiar with, is going to conferences, bumping into people that have their own network, or bumping into people that potentially are affiliates for, a specific niche and trying to connect with them there. And I noticed I personally am not using affiliate marketing for, for my own services, but it's mostly just through referral partnerships with other agencies. That's how I mainly connect. And I guess you could say that's a form of affiliate marketing within itself. But for something as mass scale as an ecom brand that's trying to sell, maybe like 100,000 or maybe like 10,000 units a year or a month, depending on their size, you definitely need a more systematic approach of finding those people instead of, going to conferences or trying to meet people in person or trying to find them on LinkedIn or whatever. And that's what you guys mainly do at ClickBank, right?
Yeah, we facilitate that relationship in many ways, right? Like we host events as well too to help collaborate and get people to connect. But joining that marketplace and getting your content, your brand in front of affiliates is one of the best ways to do that. And there's nothing wrong with networking and connecting, like you mentioned, like at conferences, of course, you can do that and it works to some capacity. But when you're ready to do something like this at scale, or you want more access, like to a bigger audience, a bigger pool of affiliates, that's when you leverage something like a network. And again, ClickBank in particular is totally free. Like you can create your account and you can start your setup process. There's no really overhead or risk to join. And there are other networks too that don't necessarily facilitate the relationship to performance affiliates who are media buyers, and you can leverage to that capacity. But you could join, platforms that help with influencers and ambassadors and publishers, and some of those have fees and some of them don't. So it's just dependent on your company size and what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, there's really nothing wrong with networking in person. It's just, I don't think it's the most effective way of, or effective use of your time if you're looking for specific affiliates. So
The other thing about connecting, without a platform that is allowing you to track, you set yourself up for some vulnerabilities to being, not being able to see exactly what the performance is of this affiliate partnership you have set up. What am I supposed to pay them out? How do I pay them out? Okay, now I have another thing I have to manage. Now they're contacting me for tax related issues. So like the network takes care of that. And you want that infrastructure, like you want that support.
yeah, 100%. Now, I wanted to circle back to a thing that you mentioned earlier is offers. Now,
Yes.
based off of your expertise, like what kind of offers have you seen work the best? Is it, a percentage cut? Is it like a month over month? Is it a retainer? What have you seen work the best in your world, basically?
So you're talking about offers toward the affiliate, like what you pay the affiliate?
I guess we can do both. We could do either pay to affiliate or pay or just to general customers that affiliates can use.
Yeah. So, and you're right, right? Like there's many different things that you're thinking it through. One, you're thinking about what can I pay out my affiliates when I do start working with them and I connect with them. And you want to think about that from the beginning. So I think it's a great place to start. And you ultimately want to look at like the margin of your product or your service. And you want to figure out what can I afford, right? What can I pay these affiliates? Not what should I pay, but what can I pay? And so again, you want to think about those types of affiliates I mentioned. Like, are you working with influencers and ambassadors and publishers, or are you working with performance affiliates? And that will really help to shape how much you're going to pay out an affiliate. So a general rule of thumb, an influencer or publisher, you might be thinking between 5 and 15% per sale, right? You're rewarding them for driving sales to your business or service. And you can leverage that in a strategic way too. And you can say, wow, this influencer, this publisher that I'm working with is really driving a lot of conversions for me and really high quality traffic that I'm able to acquire new customers with. Okay, I'm going to be really strategic and offer you a higher percentage than I offer any other affiliate. So you can really leverage that and, think about that when you're setting your rates. And in terms of performance affiliates, it's a completely different strategy. This is really an acquisition strategy. You want to think about the lifetime value of your customers that you're acquiring to this channel. Remember that an affiliate that is buying media on your behalf is taking on all that risk, right? You're not paying out for those ads that they're purchasing on social media channels. And so you're going to reward them in a different capacity. So it might be like 50% high and higher per order. And that's really, again, you're looking at a customer acquisition funnel and you're looking at the lifetime value of that customer over time to think about how much can I pay out for that model. So that will help you in terms of determining, okay, what affiliate am I working with? What do I want to pay them? And what does it work for my business? So margin is super important. You want to know because let's say something scales, like a performance affiliate is driving traffic from Facebook and the offer itself, like where the traffic is landing for your business, the landing page is extremely high converting and it takes off. Like you want to ensure that you've baked in all the fees, all the margin, and you know what you can take home from that offer. Same thing with influencers. What if they posted something and it went viral and you had a code associated? Like you want to ensure that you really thought about what you're paying them and the margins you have within your product. So that's paying out an affiliate. And then on the other side, you mentioned something about, what is the offer? So in ClickBank's world, we call the offer, and it's essentially the content, right? Like the landing page or the campaign you're building that you're encouraging affiliates to drive traffic to. So again, you want to think about the type of affiliate you're working with. An influencer can just post a code or, drop a link and their audience is going to engage with that. A performance affiliate is going to want to drive traffic to a high converting landing page. And so creating that offer is a strategic opportunity for you to really think through, like, what do I want to present and what kind of customer am I going to acquire? And I'd love to dig in deeper, but I want to take a pause just really quick and see if maybe you have any questions about what I already just said, or just to see, is this tracking and making sense?
No, all of this makes sense to me personally because I understand there's definitely two different ways you want to make it good for the affiliate. Number one, you want to make the offer for them really good, whether it's a specific percentage or a specific dollar amount. So that way there's enough incentive for them to actually, go out, spend their own money or take their own time to actually spread your offer. And the offer that they're spreading has to be good enough for not only the affiliate to have success with it, but also to actually bring in new customers with whatever traffic source that they're using, whether it's Facebook, Google, organic SEO, whatever it is, which kind of parlays into my next question of what's the best use of affiliate when it comes to offers? Now, it's kind of a vague question, but what I mean here is it good to use like tried and true offers, or is it good to test out new offers?
Okay, so you might create a certain type of offer for different type of affiliates. Let's talk about performance affiliates. Okay, so these people are buying media on your behalf. They're driving this cold traffic to a landing page. On that landing page, you have what we call an offer. On that landing page, you're creating content and copy. So it could be written copy, it could be copy in video format, but essentially what you're doing is you're creating content that is for conversion only. It's not necessarily about the ethos of your brand. It's maybe not even like about the passions of how your business started. It's the solution you're providing to people and, whatever problem that they have that your product solves. And you probably already have this content. You probably have already thought about this. At least I hope so. And so on this landing page, you're really making that come to life. So it's a solution to a problem, testimonials, it's including video content if that resonates with you and your brand and you have the ability to create that type of content. It's maybe ingredients or, what's in the product or functionality of the product. And then you're offering an offer, like the actual product itself is available for the potential customer to buy. At that point, when they get to the place where they're going to do that call to action, buy now, check it out, come see, look at the inventory, whatever your call to action is, you want to ensure that when they get to that point, that it's a no-brainer. It's like they are really clear on the value of your product and the solution that it provides, that when they get there, they're like, okay, yeah, of course, that's what I want, right? That's at least the theory and the strategy behind this type of landing page. In our world, we call this a direct response offer, but in e-commerce, it's just a campaign, right? It's just a landing page experience.
Yeah.
So for the influencer side and ambassadors and publishers, your offer could be something totally different, right? It could be traffic that's being driven to your e-commerce store, and there could just be like a 50% off code, or it could be free shipping on the sales section, or it can be buy one, get one, like whatever it is that the strategy, but most of the time, the strategy with influencer and publishers is a discount.
Yeah.
So you want to think about, again, my margins, I'm paying affiliates, might be paying the network, and now I'm offering a discount. So you have to be very strategic, right? You got to really think through, well, what is the model that works best for me?
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of the other marketing channels tie into. You get the customer maybe at break even through the affiliate, and then throughout the customer buying cycle, their lifetime value slowly increases month over month, let's say you get a customer at break even for a subscription box business, break even on the first month at least, and then you make your money back on second, third, fourth, fifth month after that. And again, it's a really good transition to my next question of, is there a ideal average order value that you have seen work the best, or is there a specific niche that you've seen work the best with utilizing affiliate marketing?
In terms of average order value, again, it's dependent on the vertical within your business sits in, right? So we see a lot of offers in the consumable space, in health, supplements, fitness. And so oftentimes that, AOV is around 150, 200, maybe sometimes even higher than 200. And what's happening there is people are bundling their products together, and they're also encouraging experiences on upsells and downsells, like in-cart order bumps and things like that, to encourage people to get the best savings, the best deal now. And ClickBank allows you to facilitate that. In our system, we'll provide you with those tools to be able to have your landing page have order bumps and upsells and some of that fancy stuff. That's what we see like in that vertical, that category. But I've also seen, average order values, like when I was working at the publisher, like we were working with big retailers, and average order values could range within categories. So like now we're kind of getting in the weeds, but
Yeah.
for like shoes, it could be like $75, or for apparel, it was like 120. For pets, it might have been like around $25, $30, right? So really just is so dependent, and I hate giving that kind of answer, and it's not just like black and white, straightforward. The other question you asked is like, do you see like certain verticals really successful with affiliate marketing? I do think that affiliate marketing can touch almost every type of business. There's always going to be somebody who's willing and open to promote your business to their audiences that they feel like, okay, it really resonates. Like I mentioned, we do just in the nature of ClickBank and the company we work for now, we see a lot of success within health and supplements. But prior role, I saw a lot of success across so many different verticals. So apparel, fashion, technology, kids, toys, furniture, like you name it. Like people are leveraging affiliate marketing.
In that case, it just means that it can work for any brand or any specific niche as long as you have your finances worked out, and as long as it makes sense for your brand, the affiliate, as well as the network overall, of course. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point? And you're just burning money to acquire customers, which at that point, you might as well just use Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
that's true.
in that case, let's say I wanted to start running an affiliate offer for one of my clients. What is the typical timeline that you see from, let's say we signed up through ClickBank, right? Signed up, wanted to get started, and actually started working with affiliates on launching a specific offer. Like, what kind of timeline do you see?
I would say typically it's like you're looking at a time frame from start to finish, like off beginning to create your offer, create the landing page, do a little bit of testing to ensure you feel confident putting it into the marketplace and getting connected with affiliates. It could be 1 to 2 quarters. And so the reason that you're taking that much time is because you want to have your landing page really convert, right? Like you want to feel really good about the content that you have on there. And I think that takes a little bit to get to that right place. Of course, if you are skilled and super awesome in building those things, and you have maybe a little insight into the type of content you need to create for these types of affiliates, you can move as fast as you want. Like ClickBank would never prevent you from moving fast. So our system is there to be able to support you in getting your offer up, in 48 hours. But oftentimes, brands need that long runway to be able to ensure that they're launching correctly.
Of course. And I think there's definitely a lot of testing in between that time that needs to be done. Maybe not with affiliate traffic. Maybe you would have to front a little bit of your own ad budget just to make sure that everything looks great or everything works properly and you're actually having a converting offer before you scale it up utilizing affiliates. Now, before we close things off, I did want to ask you, is there anything else or any other tactics that I may have missed or anything that someone might need to know about affiliate marketing that we didn't touch on at all?
I think, just kind of like mindset coming into affiliate marketing, I think you can get lost really quick. So really be strategic and clear on your path. I want to pursue and build my affiliate program around performance affiliates because I'm looking for a new acquisition channel. or because I need a new traffic source, I need a new sales source. Like you're really clear. Or look, I just need more people who are influencers and I want to create this affiliate marketing program around my influencers. And once you have like your strategy set, you can of course expand and move on and include all these different types of affiliates I have mentioned. So I think it's mindset. Like go in really clear, feel confident about what you're doing, join a network, ensure that you're tracking properly, like you're set up to have functionality that's going to work. And then the last thing is like, again, more mindset driven, but don't give up. Don't give up too early to be able to see the benefits of the program that you're building. Just like you wouldn't give up on like your business strategy or your product development strategy or operation strategy. Like you don't give up on this is equally a strategy you're implementing into your business that can have large payoffs. And so just don't give up too early.
I think those are really good points to just close the show off on. Is a lot of people are like, I want to get into this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then they don't prepare themselves mentally for, sometimes things may pop up and sometimes you may have to work on it a little bit more than what you were promised. So I think going in with a mindset of like, okay, this is an actual thing that we're going to be taking seriously. And, if things are breaking, then we need to fix those things rather than, giving up on it. You don't give up on a baby that doesn't walk. You force it to learn how to walk, basically. So with that, I want to go ahead and close the show off. And where is the best place that people can find you or at least work with you?
The best place is LinkedIn. So you can find me, Lauren Lee, on LinkedIn. Ping me, message me there, connect there. We can always set up time to talk more about any of these topics that you heard here today. And then also in the show notes, we'll provide a link for you where you can get to ClickBank's e-commerce hub. And that really is an amazing, like bite-sized resource for you to be able to understand, like, wait, what is she talking about? What is ClickBank? And like, who are these affiliates? Like just a really good resource to be able to see. And there's some case studies on there too. So people can see like, another company that's had success with this type of model. So those are the two places, and happy to welcome a conversation with anybody.
Perfect. Yeah. Hit her up, guys. It was a pleasure to have you on, Lauren. And thanks again for coming on, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again for joining us on the Scaling E-commerce podcast. If you enjoyed it or learned something new, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a review. It really helps out with the algorithm. If you want email marketing tips delivered straight to your inbox on a weekly basis from yours truly, then check out the link below or in the show notes to subscribe and join my newsletter. If you're a D2C brand with at least 10,000 email subscribers and interested in starting a conversation to work together, then go to aspectagency.com and we'd love to chat with you. And if you want to stay up to date with anything email and SMS, just follow me on Twitter at Nikita Vakrushev or check the show notes for the link. With that said, I'm Nikita and I'll see you in the next one.